Hi guys, hello, my name is Christine and I will be with you once again live from Gloucester. It's lovely to have you all today. Unfortunately, we're missing Arush today, but I hope he'll be back with us very soon. So today's question is about how do we pick ourselves up? What is the one thing that lifts us up every time we fall? So I'll start off with Bisman. Bisman, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
Good evening, everyone. I am Bisman Kaur. I live in Bhubaneswar. I study in Loyola School. I am from class 8. I like to do cycling and do mandala.
Okay, very good. And what did you do today?
So today I went again back to school, and it was a really good day. Today was a 3-hour school. I went at 6:30 and came back by 10:30. My school got over at 9:15. I reached my home by 10:30, and then I did a lot of self studies till 1. After that, I was just watching television. Then I had my lunch, and then I went to sleep. After that, I woke up. After I woke up, I went to play, and after playing I came back and did a bit of my homework, and then and then I again watched some like television and then joined today's.
Very good, excellent, thank you. So what is the one thing that lifts you up when you fall?
Ma'am, it's like an abstract thing that helps me to like pull me up.
Which is it, please?
Ma'am, I was asking like something like support or trust from my parents like pulls me up.
Okay. Okay, and can you give us an example of this, of when this has happened in your life? Can you give us a story?
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, it's like whenever I feel like a bit less, or I feel like something bad is happening or low. So what I feel is like I basically try to do a bit self-talking, and I feel like I keep myself motivated by everyone's support. Like everyone trusts me. That's the biggest thing I feel like. It's like a lot of situations like sometimes I get like in the school I get angry, I come back home, I feel like I will talk to myself and keep myself motivated. And sometimes like in the family, sometimes I get scolded or something, so I feel like the other person tries to like cover me up. Like it's like if my mom scolds me, it's like my sister helps me up. So it's like some or the other person helps me in any other way. So I feel like yes, like everyone has a trust on me, and self-talking is really good when you fall down, like when you're really low or you feel like you cannot do this or demotivation is there, so you can do like self-talking, because self-talking is really good because that keeps you motivated for a very long time. I'll say many situations are there. Yeah, a few days ago I was like not feeling well. I was like, it was a really mixed feeling. So what I do is like I talk to myself, what happened to me actually? Is it a thing that I should tell to everyone, or is it a normal thing? So that helps me to just be motivated every time. Even a teacher says me anything, like these days like the teachers are kind of a bit more ruder. It's like a senior blog, then it's like online to offline, the teachers like scenario has been different. Like earlier she was only crowded by her own children, but now a long like very big crowd, a lot of shout, like people crazy shout at the class and the students, so the monitor gets the like the she gets the scolding. So whenever I get the scolding like this as being a monitor, so I come up back home, I try to think that should I improve myself, what things shall I do? So it's like I keep on talking to myself to improve myself.
Okay, so it's really because you started out by telling me it is the trust of my parents, and you know, I trust my parents, and it's that lifts me up. But really, it's your own self that's lifting you up. It's your own.
But ma'am, until now, my parents don't trust me, I cannot do this. Like it's like my parents trust. They know that I won't do anything wrong. If I come back and say my teacher ki ma'am, like my mother, that my teacher scolded me today. Like it was like last time when I went to school, I was appointed as the monitor of the class. So that everyone was crazily screaming, and I was not in the class. A teacher called me up. So when I came back, the teacher scolded me, and when I came back, I said, my mom, she trusted me that it wasn't my mistake, and she even didn't scold me. She said, yeah, it's your job, you have to do it in a better way, like you have to see like where you lack up. So like they always support me. Earlier when I started to start, like I was doing this LWT classes, I was like I was not in the favor, but now I really like it. I feel like every day to do it. So it's like my parents really supported me that you should do it, it's fun, like you debate, you share your views, so it's really interesting. So all this support and trust makes me a better person. I feel like that trust is really very important. Even a child does any mistake, your trust shouldn't be like come out, because trust makes a person really very like better person. If my parents trust on me, I won't ever do any bad thing. If I do any bad thing, like using social media without their permissions or doing anything that is wrong, so it will make them hurt, their feelings will be hurt, and then I'll get demotivated, and then my self-talking won't help me also. So I feel like trust is really very big word in itself. So we should like follow our parents, like we should obey our parents. That will make us never fall in our life. It's like really very important to do. It's here many times we also don't follow our parents. We feel like they are out, they are not in the generation, they are outdated. I also feel like that. Like my parents are overprotective for everything. So I also feel sometimes like my parents are not in the generation, they don't know the feel. So there are many times I feel like this, and I try to motivate myself. No, it might be my thinking is different from them. That I have to change that thinking without creating any scene over there. Like I have to convince them for my mind, not to even just scream at them that you are not of my generation, you don't know what happens. Instead, I should convince them, because every time they convince me. So it's really important, that convincing part is really important. So I feel like a lot of things make me up. Like it's not only one particular thing is that makes me up. There are a lot of things that I do when I fall, or I feel like no, I'm like I'm not a better person or something like that.
Okay, thank you very much, Bisman.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, next we have Samikia. Hi, Samikia.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, Samikia. So, Samikia, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. My name is Samikya Samadna. I'm studying in class 8 in St. Vincent Convent School, and I'm living in India at Odisha. Thank you. Today, I woke up at 4 o'clock, then I studied for a while, and then I have to get ready for my school, because now the government declared in our country the school will be only for 3 hours, that is from 6 to 9 o'clock. So I have to reach the school before 6 o'clock. So I went to school at 5:50. Then after that, in school, an hour library period was there, so we enjoyed studying in the library. And then after that, I came back home, and then I rest for a while by sleeping. Then I have to go for marketing, because actually my cousin sister's marriage is there, so I have to buy some frocks and all those things. So I went for my marketing, and then after that I came back home, and after coming back home, I ate my lunch, and then I had to study. So I studied, and then my tuition was that. So after that my tuition was completed. At 5:30 my tuition was there. So after completion of my tuition, then I was watching TV for a while, then I joined the class.
Okay, very good. So today's question is, what is the one thing that lifts you up every time you fall? And what is this one thing for you?
Okay, ma'am. The one thing that makes me up every time when I'm fall is my parents, because my parents always helps me, but the space I can tell, the one is my mother. Mostly my mother helps me in everything. if that is in exams or in sports or in drawing or anything, if there is any situation is that if I'm going to fall, she will be helping me in going to up. I can give an example to math. In my last exam of seventh class, my last exam was the annual exam. There I was in my exam, uh, in my history civics paper. I haven't read my book yet. So before the exam, I can't read chapters, the three chapters of the book. So my mom just helped me in revising all those things and also told me if you will get less mark in one subject, there is no problem, but you have to do all the subjects and you will do at least maximum marks so that you can get a good score. So my mom helps me in everything. If I am going to fall also, she will not let me to fall only. She will make me up.
Okay, very good, excellent. So it's your mum that is there, that's always supporting you. So she's the one responsible to pick you up.
Yes, ma'am.
And how does she do? What does she do?
Okay, ma'am. She every day she would tell me a time to study. Mostly she is very just wanted me to study hard because she wanted me to be a doctor. So that's why she is making me study for she also give me a particular time to study, and she also collects my work. Even there is my tuition also. She always ask my what I have learned. She will ask all those things. So this is like she helps me. And also if there is any competitions or if there is anything, so she will make me ready for all those things. If there is dance or if there is craft, if there is painting, she makes me ready for those things and she will prepare me all for all those things.
Okay, good, excellent. Okay, so that's everyone for today so far. So what I'd like to do now is I'd like to, yes, Bisman?
Ma'am, I was going to say that, Samiksha said a really good point that mothers are the backbone of every person. So it's like really good. It's really appreciated if you have a really good trust with your parents, especially your mom, because it's like many times your father is working out. He cannot like always keep an eye on you, but your mother is always with you, most probably like as being a housewife. So I feel like she's really supportive to you, so you should always keep on trusting her for everything. Like even I truly relate with Samikya. Like she said, whenever it's a competition, her mother prepares it, but that is exactly same for me. Even I don't feel like it's like Sunday is my only the holiday, but we go to the religious place on Sunday. I don't feel like going on because I want to sleep. But my mom convinces me anyway and takes me to the place because she feels like God is everything. So from her only I got the spirit that you should trust on God. So it's like your mom and your backbone, so you should really trust in them. Thank you.
Okay, good, very good. And Samikya, what would you like to add?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, most children, their mom is the best one, helps and supports every his or her. But I want to tell for my one of my friend's opinion was that the father is the most supporting one. Her mother. Her mother is also housewife. She is also helping her, but she told that her father is everything.
Okay, very good, excellent. So I'd like to point out something that was a bit different between you. You said, Bisman, that yes, it's similar, what Samikya's mum does is very similar to yours, but however, you said that you pick yourself up. It's when you fall, it's something within you that makes you want to pick yourself up and try. Whereas with Samikya, it was more external. When Samikya falls, it's something that her mum comes to pick her up. Her mum comes to the rescue. So you're more internal, it's you, while Samikya is more external, it's her mum. So what do you think about this? What do you think is the better way? Do you think it's better? I don't you think it's better, for example, that I have this within me, that I can do it on my own? Or do you think that it's okay that it's external? Or do you think this is a process where it has to be external first and then internalized, this ability to do this? I'd like to know a bit your ages. Bisman, how old are you, if you don't mind?
Ma'am, I'm 13.
13. And Samikya, how old are you?
Ma'am, me too, 13.
You're 13. So this is interesting because both of you are at the same stage in your life, sort of. You know, you're the same age, at least. You might not still be the same stage because of life is made up of various experiences for each and every one of us, but you're at the same age. So it's quite interesting that one of you has this internalized and for one of you it's external. So I'd like you to now discuss which one is better. Which of these things do you think is the better one? Yes, Bisman.
So, ma'am, I said like when we are in the age of teenager, there are a lot of talks we cannot share with our parents. There are far more talks. It's really difficult to say everything to your parent. It's like you should always have a capability on yourself, ability that you can keep yourself motivated yourself. Because there are few things in your life. Like during menstruation, it's paining. You cannot always go to your parent and say that it's paining to me. It's like you have to be your own masters. You should have to be strong yourself, keep yourself motivated at that stage. Or else many times what happens, we feel like we are there, it's like it's paining a lot. So this happens to us. So that is what I feel like. If I every time go to my parent and say this, it's like nothing my own feeling is there. Like everything I go and say it. So I feel like internal is really important. My parents give their own opinion. We all agree, like our parents give their own opinion on the basis of their, but we may have a different opinion. So we should always go for a head, like first making ourselves quite strong enough to bear everything up. Even in playing we get hurt. I say these days when I've been grown up, I don't like, my mom doesn't knows what where I get hurt. So it's like I'm a person, I share a lot with my parents, but with a limit, because everything going and sharing your parent is not like a good stage. It's like limitation, everything has a limitation. So I feel like keeping your in yourself is a better point, because you can be your, because we have been grown up, so we know how to handle ourselves instead of being panicking, doing anything else like cutting your nerves and else, because we are grown up. Doing these things won't work this time. It's like you lose your life. It's like we should be always motivate ourselves in any other way. If I recently I've started journals, so I keep myself motivated writing the journals. Like I write everything which I feel without any hesitation, because I know no one is going to read this. So without hesitation, I write everything, each and everything. So that makes me motivated, like keep talking to myself, writing it. So it's like nothing is there in my mind now. It's like everything relief up. So I feel like that is the best part. Like it's within you and not in a way of stress also. It's like relief one day, at the end write it in a journal, everything relief, and then the next day morning starts. Or else if you talk to your parents, they'll, if I say about a boyfriend talk to my parents, it's really very, for them it's like a like this kind of talk, they feel like college goers should know, but we also know being a teenager too. So I feel like the parents thinking are far more different than us, so we should be in a limitation to them. So thank you.
Thank you very much. And Samikya, what do you think?
Yes, ma'am. As this one said, that I also think that yes, our parents always give us the opinions for all these things, but not she can just take she can our parents can tell our decisions. So after we are going a certain age, so our parents, our mom or dad can take our decisions. So it's very important to be internal, because we should, as this man said, we should be on our own.
Okay, very good, very good. Let's move on to Sanjana. Hi, Sanjana.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, Sanjana. Can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
Yes, ma'am. I'm Sanjana. I'm from Tamil Nadu, Perambalur. I am studying in 7th standard in Raj Vidyabhavan Metric High Secondary School in Kurur. My hobbies are drawing, painting, and reading books. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, and Sanjana, what did you do with your day today?
Ma'am, today, all the day itself, I went to school.
Mhm.
Today is my last day. So that I celebrate that I don't celebrate that last day because my school is not allowed to do that. So that I feel some sad, and I buy my I my I buy phone numbers of my ma'am, and I talk my ma'am in phone, and I came my home and I talk with my friends, and I play sometimes with my brother, and I joined your class, ma'am.
Okay, excellent, very good. So Sanjana, I'd like you to tell me a bit about how do you pick yourself up? How do you lift yourself up when you fall? What is it that lifts you up?
Mom, I said one thing. My parents advise me, motivate me. That is my biggest strength.
Okay, and can you give us an example of when this happened?
Yes, ma'am. Mom, I get one time I get 7th rank or 7th grade in my
Yeah.
school. All the time I get first or second rank. That time I get 7th rank, so that I feel sad and I cry. My parents said, why are you crying? Next time you will get good marks. You study well. That like my parents motivate me. You read hardly, you get good marks. You get a first grade, so that I read hardly after I get first grade, ma'am.
Okay, good, excellent. And so your parents helped you. So when you couldn't do well, your parents helped you and lifted you up.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And can you tell us, Sanjana, because then I had a bit of a discussion with Bisman and Samikya. Do you think it's good that you have to rely on your parents to lift you up, or should you start now doing it yourself? Use what your parents taught you to start lifting yourself up?
My parents said that, you asked that what is the parents said that lifting you up. That is the question, ma'am.
So your parents lift you up. Yes, I said that's good and nice, but isn't it better if you lift yourself up?
Yes, ma'am. We want to have a confidence. I have a confidence. That is also me to lift up me.
So you have to gain some confidence to do that.
Move step by step to all the levels to increase my knowledge. That is, I have a confidence.
Okay, thank you very much, Sanjana.
Welcome,
okay,
ma'am.
next we have Shamali. Hi, Shamali.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening. So Shamali, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
Okay, so my name is Sharmini Khatwani and I'm from Uttar Pradesh, Agra, India. And I'm a college going student. I'm 19 years old. And for my hobbies are dancing, playing video games, interacting with people and singing. And for today's it was a good day because again my college classes were cancelled today because of some personal reasons. And that then I had my own day with studying, lots of making fun with my cousin brothers and all. And then my student came, I went for a walk and I just came and joined the class.
Very good. Excellent. Okay, so can you tell us what is it that lifts you up when you fall? And can you give us a personal story?
Okay, so first is that my own self confidence and self motivation all the time. Like if I'm something went wrong with me or something I did without any intention, but the other person get hurt. So I just realized while sitting alone in my room, just having conversation with myself and thinking about what I did. So it's give me a self realization, self motivation, because I did something wrong. Now how I apologize, I had to make effort to that person without hurting him or her more. So this is the thing I do most of the time when it's something very horrible happens.
Okay, so you're able to pick yourself up yourself just by having quite a good talk with
Yes.
yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you have an example from maybe the last month or so?
Yes, like I just came in the I just came from my college and my mother starting shouting because I just dropped my water bottle, a very expensive one, and my brother's favorite. And in the morning only my mother said, if you're taking this bottle, just be careful that you will not fall. Then I just automatically felt self-confident in me and said, I will not drop bottle. I will take it and I will bring it back home. But when I realized that I just dropped that somewhere in the middle of the area somewhere, I just didn't. I'm just full of fear, and just then I just came in the when I just came in the house. I just told my mother directly. So she just started shouting at me. I just told you, you always do this. You don't listen to me. I was like, okay, I will bring it, and I earn money and I will give it to my brother as a gift. So she said that you're earning to such a small amount, and then you have like I will. Then just imagine if you're going to earn like having a particular job or something, then what you will do with this money thing. So I was so upset with that statement or something, because he said two rude words to me, and just I went to my room and just realized about the thing. I'd seriously done that very wrong. So I just realized it, self motivated me. Okay, I had to apologize to her. So I went to her and apologized to her, giving her kisses, hugs, so that just she said a simple words or a smile with me, or just interact with me, because she's someone like she does not even if think of that person if she is having a fight with her. So I just went and hugged her, kisses her. She said, okay, just go and bring something for me and just cook with me food. I will give you food, like apology. I'm like, okay, fine, I'm going to do this.
Good. Thank you very much, Shamini.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, next we have Sonny. Sonny, can you please introduce yourself and go to today's question, please?
Yes, ma'am. Hello, ma'am. Good evening. My name is Sonia Aswani. I'm from Satna MP. I'm postgraduated, and if I talk about my today's day, it was a good day for me. And today's topic, like my positive attitude always my spirit. So because of my positive attitude, I just always be again stand, because in my life or in my past 6 years, yes, I faces so many problems in my life. So I just fallen down and again get up and again fight with everyone. And now I am happy that my mom always supports me and she always guides me, and she is my main spiritual.
Fantastic. So it's really you, but then your mum supports you along the way, but it starts from you picking yourself up.
Yes, ma'am.
Excellent. Yes,
yes.
Sonny?
Yes, ma'am. Because, ma'am, in our surroundings, so many people are there. They are just taunting, or they just always pulling our leg. I think we have to all are facing that type of person. So we just sometimes have to be ignore that type of person and good going on the way. We just always be success in our life.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much, guys. Thank you all, and well done. I I really enjoyed this class today, and thank you for sharing your experiences. I hope you have a good evening and see you another time. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow, guys.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.